So I came to Texas A&M mainly because my husband got promoted and tenured, and then he got an offer from A&M to come here from University of Georgia. So I came here, but I also applied at the same time to the Bush School of Government Public Service because my background is in international affairs. So I've been working here since 2014. So the Bush School focuses on many areas, of course, but energy is one of the key concepts. We have different programs. I am in the Masters of International Affairs. So in the International Masters of International Affairs, you have two tracks. You have the international development, which I'm in that track, and there's the national security and national diplomacy. So if you think of energy in both tracks, you will see there's a lot of interconnectedness. To what extent energy is important in development, in making sure that there is an equity in access to, to energy, and that is one of, the sustainable goals of the United Nations. How did the Energy Institute identified me as one to be added to their marvelous team? Actually, I started working with two colleagues. Now I call them colleagues because we've been working for almost 4 years now. So initially I was concentrating on issues of migration and natural disasters. I was contacted by Dr. Papas and Dr. Dahir to see if we can collaborate on a certain project that was related to migration and energy. After, I think, 3 years of publishing together, working together, the leadership here thought that, we probably need a member to be added to the team to work mainly from the perspective of policy. Like, how can we make sure that we are impactful, enough in terms of policies, in terms of implementation of projects, in terms of benefiting, people as much as possible. So in general, when you hear the word policy, you think we're talking about governmental policies. But if you think about it, these policies have impacts, and have impacts on not only local, but regional and international. It can be economic policy, it can be environmental policy, energy policy, you name it. We live in a world where politics is always playing a role. So how can we be objective, making sure that whatever we're doing here at the Energy Institute would actually benefit the people, the community? And to do that, we need to try and advocate for, those transitions and for these equitable access. And then we show that through the research papers we do, through the science. Then you are more likely to convince those policymakers in adopting a policy that would have an immense impact on people, on the community. I'm of Lebanese descent. I was displaced 3 times in my life. My parents, this is their 4th, because I'm here. They were stuck in Lebanon, so they're displaced now. And it's hard, when you're displaced, when you're used to a certain lifestyle, certain privileges, and then suddenly you don't have that because let's say 1 or 2 parties decided to get into conflict, whether for greediness or whether for grievances. There's a famous author who explains the causes of war. Usually it's either by greed or by grievance. Lebanon is the case of both, unfortunately, and that's what led us to be displaced. I've just sent a proposal and to the leadership here about doing a pilot project in DRC, in Congo. You know, there's an ongoing conflict these days, and the displaced community, they are in so many camps, but it's not even safe. The NGO that is responsible for managing that camp is asking us if we can provide solar lights for the streets so that it becomes more safe. This is the contribution of the Energy Institute to this community and this camp by providing safety to them through lighting their streets at night. I always find myself attracted to anything to do with social justice, with equality, with equity, with environmental justice. These are the things that are meaningful to me.